Damn.
It's that March Madness. And these are your participants. All right. Starting off with Grambling taking on Montana State, which is a very winnable game, mind you. Want to be very clear about that. Very winnable. Should be won. Let me be very clear about that. But go ahead, P.
Yeah, I like this matchup. Grambling, Montana State. Montana State caught fire late into the season, coming into this tournament, and got a victory. You look at Grambling, let's start there. The number 16 seed coming out of the SWAC conference, right? They're the champions. 20-14 on the regular season, 14-4. They went 2-10 versus non-conference opponents with 2 wins, one against UNT Dallas and another one against Champion Christian. I'm a little shaky with them when it comes to non-conference this year and what the matchup is going to look like. We've seen them in conference play, what they've been able to do. It's that non-conference. They didn't do too well. 10 losses in non-conference. Then you look at Montana State, finished the season 17-17, 9-9 in conference play, coming out of the Big Sky Conference, right? They got a victory on the season, 63-60 over Cal, coming out of the Pac-12, and they finished their non-conference schedule at 6-7. They got hot in that Big Sky Conference, and they won the Big Sky Championship 85-70 over their rival, Montana.
All right, Wagner versus Howard. I do have a subscriber whose cousin plays for the team. He said he gonna do work for Wagner. So, but I'm going Howard on this one. Wagner's a very slow-paced team, very slow it down. I just dissed you type of stuff. You know, it's just it's not what it is. And they're very small. Their bigs aren't the tallest and lankiest. Pause. Right. So I'm going Howard on this one. I'm going both HBCUs. I'm going HBCUs on both of these games. What you got, Perry?
Look, profile for Wagner. They're coming in as a 16 seed, of course, 16-15 and 7-9. They finished the season coming out of the Northeast Conference, right? They got victories in their conference coming down the way against the best teams in their conference. A 60-57 victory over Sacred Heart, who was the number 3 seed. A 66-56 victory over Central Connecticut, who was the number 1 seed. And then they found themselves in the championship, getting a victory 54-47 over the number 2 seed. That's why they ended up in the play-in game. They went through all 3 of the top seeds in order to get there. Then you look at Howard on the other side, 18-16, finished the season 9-5 out of the MEAC. Howard 78-65 over Morgan State, 80-74 over Norfolk State, of course, who's number 1 seed coming out of the MEAC on the men's side, and then 70-67 over Delaware State. This is a good matchup right here.